Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, Kahalimla, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, and double honors be to our apostles, our teachers, the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the election that's scattered abroad. And the adulteress will hunt for the pressure of life, man. Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 26. For a horse, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious. Now, for a piece of bread. So, in other words, man, the adulteress will hunt for a precious life. Brothers, you gentlemen out there, you know, you knights of the round table, watch your energy, man. You know, you gotta watch yourself around these women, man, because they're the number one downfall for the man. It says in First Ezra, the fourth chapter, 26th verse on down. Many run out there which for women become servants for their sakes. So you guys out there, you men, you say quit you like men, show yourselves men. You want to end up like Imon Shepherd, man. I know Jake don't got nothing on this side or whatever, but at the end of the day, the little shit that you do got, you wanna save your peace. Save your peace, man. The scriptures speak about a woman being a helpmeet to the man. So what that mean? That means she's supposed to help you, not extract your resources out of you. The only thing she's supposed to be extracting out of you is pleasure and DNA. That's it. The only thing she's supposed to be extracting up out of you, man. Make sure you feel good. Goddamn. If she's getting all kind of money out of you and shit, and you see yourself going bankrupt, yeah, you need to, you need to cut your losses, man. That's why it's not a good idea, be a man of status and be getting hitched in this society because you got them, you putting a noose around your neck, that a contract that don't benefit you, only benefit the feminine party, So it said James 4:4. It says, "Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is the enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High." Now, yeah, you understand that these adulterous, feline women out there, they're friends of the world and they love this world. That's why they use this world and abuse it. They abuse their liberty that they're given here. So, for the most part, you must be strategic when you when you're so-called dating, or I don't like to use that word, courting. You ain't gonna find that word in the scriptures either. Courting. You gotta court me first. Okay, the ancient world. I mean, those things did exist, but the scriptures don't always go into that because man, he would take what he wanted in the ancient world. Whether that been by way of speaking with the Father, or whether that been by by force. Okay, but that's not every case, of course. You did have true love's kiss, like Romeo and Juliet. You did have true love back then. Whatever the case may be. But for the most part, the marriages, well, about the man, she didn't really have too much to say because when you put her in a position where she got all this to say, man, she gonna fucking use abuse her liberty. That's why she's instructed to be up under the man and to be a helper, not to be a damn usurper of authority. The scripture say that the woman's not a usurper of authority or an extractor of resources, for that matter. Okay, because here it is, she become a usurper of authority. The Lord said, "I command not the woman to be usurp the authority of the man, but to be in silence." Um, and then on top of that, she's become an extractor of resources, a damn blood sucking leech. You know, she drains your pockets, of the resources, and then she moves on to the next like a damn vacuum cleaner, like a Hoover vacuum cleaner, man. Okay, so you gotta be aware as you growing up, whatever, or even as if you're an older man, you gotta be aware. Them young chicks ain't going around you for your smooth young skin no more. They're going around you for that bread. They're going around older men. Why they want older men? Yeah, experience and all that bullshit. But at the end of the day, they know that you've been working a long time, so you got a lot of resources. Most older men will have developed a bit of some type of resources. You know, they're so called established. So you you're a target for these older men. I mean for these older men, a target for these women. You know, they know that you're lonely. They know that you're lonely, man. So this guy's desperate. You know. But anyways, it's a cat and mouse game. It's a cat and mouse game. This whole dating, which is wicked. This dating world is wicked. But no, as for you men out there that's in this truth, your objective should be get into a kingdom. Your objective should be to serve the Lord, and then all things should be added on to you, including a fine piece of tail or many piece of tail, man. You know, so that's not really our end goal, but we know that many men struggle with uh, uh, the mortifying the members that's upon the earth. We struggle. We all struggle with that shit, man. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we're still in these bodies, so you still got the desires. You still have the desires of the flesh. You still feel certain things. In your nether regions or whatever. That you always have itches that you need scratched. That's why the Lord created all these women. But we're in hell. We're in hell. So that entails, what does that entail? That entails that in hell the Lord put these damn wicked spirits on a lot of these fit, fine looking women out there, where the only thing in their heads is resources and resource gouging, you know, and getting stuff from you. Buy me this, buy me that. Like you're just some type of pocket. One's supposed to add value to your life, man. Okay, remember that. Genesis chapter 2 and verse 18. The Lord God said, "It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him. All right? I will make him a helpmeet. I'll make him a woman. All right? I'll make him a woman. I'll make him a wife, and she gonna take care of him, man. You know, your woman job is to make sure you take care of, man, and you will take care of her too. But she's supposed to make sure that you're taken care of, man. You know, what's wrong with that? This world has fucking polluted the minds of these people to the point where they don't think that's right. That's that's wicked. That's evil. You know, that's an evil thing. Why y'all are into uh uh that's archaic. That's old school. That's what the Lord made for a helper, to help you, not to be some demon clawing your back. Taking off every dollar you get. Every time you get a dollar, you can't hold on to no money. No, you're supposed to be able to have her to help, man. Get through life. You know, she's supposed to help you, man. She's not supposed to hinder your progress, man. Woman not supposed to hinder you. Goddamn, she's supposed to be a helper. Her beautiful self. She's supposed to help you with a smile on her face. Yes, my king, my Lord. Abraham was called Lord by his woman. That's like a crime, and to these women today, if she got to call you Lord. You know, oh, what? Who you think you are? Who do you think you are? You was created for my purpose. Who do you think you are, baby girl? Who do you think you are, man? You think you're superior? See, that's the problem. These women think they're superior to the men. You know, how could they be superior to them whom they was created for? They see they're gonna come back home and they're gonna figure out and they're gonna be ashamed too. And that's why they're gonna be crying Isaiah the fourth chapter, crying tears of crocodile tears, man. Okay, so the Lord God said it was good that man should not be alone. It's not good that man should be alone. Genesis 2:18. I will make him a helpmeet for him, and I'll make him a fine piece of meat, and she's gonna help him a fine little thing, and I'm gonna give her the complementary qualities to take care of that man right there, man. See, the woman needs was made as a compliment, man, not as a blood sucking leech, a blood sucker. Woman's supposed to take care of you, man. So take care. Just watch yourself, cause that's one of the main causes of death. These damn women. The stress, the heartbreak. You know, that's one of the main causes of death for a lot of these men out here, man. They fucking get depressed and shit because I'm a girl, no woman, no cry, and all this bullshit. You know, I'm a girl, she broke my heart. Yeah, as if you ain't a god on the earth. You an Israelite man, a god, or you possess God's spirit, man. The Lord said you are gods on the earth. You should die like men. So at the end of the day, she is very fortunate to be with you. And of course, we love our women, but you know, she needs to consider, what kind of man she got, especially, these women that deal with the Israelites, with you brothers out there. You know, a lot of times, man, you take things granted in life. But what I will say is that many of you men out there, you got, you know, you gotta consider, what's around you. The scripture speak about being circumspect, Ephesians 5:15. You know, looking around you. So you gotta understand when you got something good or you got something bad. When you got some goddamn demon. When you got something good, you gotta be able to you know, appreciate it, take care of it. Whatever the case may be. The Lord sends you a blessing. Maybe in the form of a wife or a husband. Lord might send you a helper. The Lord might send you, a goddamn demon. Sometimes you get a demon and you got to cut it off, you know, because brothers could deal with any kind of thing on this side. But if you a man after the Lord's heart, He will give you some good, many good things to come. But on this side, we were brought here to learn how to catch hell. You know, so sometimes the Lord will show you lessons through people, relationships, and things of that nature. You know, but at the end of the day, um, it was not meant for her to extract resources from you. That's only possible in the white man's world. Like Abba said, in a rich man's world. In the rich man's world. I wish I could be rich here in the rich man's world. Hey, that's the song. That's that Apple song, man. Which that's a Swedish group. They're full of white people. Those are jakes though. Um, the name mean father, Abba. Of the group, but it's spiritual. They got a lot of spiritual songs. Um, but anyway, they were not put on the earth to be a resource extractor, like goddamn Doom, like the sandworm in the movie. You know, the the Harkonnens are doing nothing but extracting resources from the planet. That's not what you was meant. That's not what they was meant to do. That's why the world's all messed up, man. Because you got these men and these families being broken apart based upon resource gouging. You know, gouging the shit out of you, man. To the point where you ain't, you can't take care of your kids and your family. It's all going to the damn. You can't take care of yourself. It's all going to the damn alimony and paycheck. The paycheck is going all to the kids and to maintain her lifestyle. You know, that's a damn that's a damn prison sentence right there. That's criminal right there. Where you could be an adulteress in this world and then get paid for it. Somebody else could come and take your woman and you still got to pay for her ass and the kids while she got some nigga up in there, you know. So at the end of the day, this is the devil's world, and that's why this happens, you know. But the Lord sent her to be a helpmeet for us, man. To 20 verse, it says 19 verse, and out of the ground, the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air and brought them onto Adam and brought them onto Adam and he to see what he would call them and whatsoever Adam called every living creature that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to the cattle and to the fowl of the air and to every beast of the field. And for Adam, but for Adam there was not found a helpmeet for him. All right. At the time, you know, Adam didn't have no helpmeet, so the Lord created the woman to help him out, man. Not to make his life a living fucking hell, you know. All right. It says in Sirach 36 and 24, or is it 22? 22. It says that where there's no hedge, of possession is spoiled, and a man that have no wife will walk up and down mourning. So you know, she's supposed to be a wife, man. Okay, that's the whole point. And this is why society's all fucked up, man. All right, because there's two sexes. There's a man and there's a woman, and if they're both not doing what they're supposed to do, you know, everything falls apart. They're both supposed to be in order, in balance. All right, she was created to be the woman. You was created to be the man. You know, and y'all was created to love on each other. Not two men, two women on two women. Not this bullshit. All right. It was only meant for you to deal with each other and y'all could start families. Y'all build up nations. All right. But see, there is no nation no more because the role of the woman, which is the caretaker, has been the caretaker and the nurturer has been eliminated from society. That's no longer a thing no more, man. You know, you got boss babe culture, you know, in society. You know, the devil, the Rockefeller, you know, he established the woman working, you know. So now the whole world women are working. They're not in the house no more. You know, they all they do is work. They make everything so expensive. So now you got to have 17 house incomes coming in the house to to provide for yourself. You know, so that's why these hoes have turned into adulteresses. And they're all most of them are just hunting for the precious life, man. Proverbs 6 and 26. By means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. The adulteress, man, she's hunting. When you go to the club, man, what do you think all them hoes doing? They're hunting for the ball players. They're hunting for the suckers that will deal with their raggedy asses. Cause most of them are raggedy as hell. They go up in the club and these little in these places of darkness, and there's a bunch of low hanging fruit in them places, man. Yeah, you'll get your pecker wet, you know, but you might end up with something, you know. You might end up with your bank account wiped out, man. You know, you spent $7,000 on bottles and shit. And all you got was to see her feet. That's a that's what these places are. They're places of resource extraction, man. You know, everything in this society is meant to extract your resources from you, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything in this place is meant to take everything you got. You know, you go to them damn clubs, you paying nothing, you paying a arm and a leg for a table. You know, motherfuckers ain't even dancing no more. It's, you know, it's not even a wholesome environment anymore. You know, the clubs used to be more of a family environment. Of course, there was always drugs and all kind of shit in there, but you know, you could find yourself a decent little thing back in the 70s, 80s, whatever. You know, but nowadays, you know, you go up in there and all these hoes are some sexy reds, you know, with the mentality of resource extraction, resource gathering, you know, leeching. All right. They got the mentality of, you know, the so-called white man, you know, how to bag a 8-figure nigga, like Sweetie said. tell me, I'll teach you how to bag an 8-figure nigga. You know, like Sweetie or what's the other girl named JT and them. You know, yeah, that's the mentality of most of our people. You know, there's not the mentality of let me get married or like my father and them, like my mama. You know, like my grandfather. You know, let me do things the right way. Let me nah, man, that's not the case. That's not the case. The case is murder. Murder is the case that they gave me. like Snoop Dogg said. All right. The name of the game is resource extraction gouging. All right. Under the guise of dating, you know, under the guise of having fun, casual sex. You know. But what that lead to? That leads to pregnancies. That leads to her coming up. You know. All right. So, anyways, man. Um, real quick, real quick, man. That's why the scripture say that you will not prostitute your daughter so the land don't fall to whoredom. All right. This land has totally fallen to whoredom. All right. It says Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 30. It says, how weak is thine heart, said the Lord power, seeing thou doest all these things, the works of an imperious whorish woman, and that thou buildest thine eminent place in the head of every way, and makest thine high place in every street. It has not been as a harlot, and thou scornest hire, but as a wife that commit adultery, which taketh strangers instead of her husband. Yeah, that's Jake. That's Jake for you. She's become like an adulterous woman that takes strangers in instead of her husband. Thou givest gifts to all whores, and thou givest thy gifts to all thy lovers, and hirest them that they may come unto thee on every side for thy whoredom. And the contrary is in thee from other women in thy whoredoms. Whereas none followeth thee to commit whoredoms, and that thou givest a reward, and no reward is given unto thee, therefore thou art contrary. Yes, our people are become contrary to their best interests. You know, I don't care. I don't care if the nigga got if he does me dirty. I got as long as I get a check out of him. You know, you got these normal, regular, everyday, good-looking girls. That's their mentality. Jason Tatum just won the ring. Jason Tatum just won the championship. Ooh, I wish I could have got with him. I wish I got so and so just signed a $300 million deal, $200 million deal. I wish I could have stayed with him. I wish I could have had his baby instead of being fuck my baby daddy. And all this dumb shit. You know, the love of many has waxed totally cold, man. The love of many is gone. All right, the love of many shall wax cold, bro. All right, our people don't love each other no more, and these goddamn women don't love you no more. You know, which is a shame. You know, because Jake as a whole, Jake loves his women, but your women have turned your heart cold towards you, man. You know, your women has turned Jake heart cold, man. But they're a bunch of fucking demons. So the majority of them, you know, they're just there to see what they can extract from you brothers out there, man. So just watch yourself. Just take care of yourself. As you're navigating in this world. Especially you younger brothers. That are more exposed to these harlots. Once you get up there in age, you should know better. You know, but speaking more specifically to a more younger audience, more younger brothers, um, that may be less experienced with these blood sucking leeches. You know, but you've seen it. You've seen it yourself. What happens? You have various examples. Every day you go on these sites and you see some poor soul getting played like a violin. He's getting played like a violin, man. They're violating that man. You know, they're violating that man's resources, that man's life. They're pinning children on him that ain't his. So that's why it says that we're contrary as a people. Because you become whorish. You know, it says Ezekiel 6:9. It says 8 verse. Yeah, I will leave a remnant that he may have some that shall escape the sword amongst the nations when he shall be scattered through the countries. That they that escape of you shall remember me among the nations, whether they shall be carried away captives, because I am broken with their whorish heart, which had departed from me, and with their eyes that go a whoring after their idols, and they shall load themselves for the evils which they have committed in all their abominations. Then shall they know that I am the Lord, and that I have not said in vain that I would do this evil unto them. You know, yeah, the Lord didn't speak in vain, man. When he said he was gonna pronounce evil against the whole family. Amos 3:2, man. That's why Amos 7:17. You should take the land is gonna fall to whoredom, and you shall take a wife of whoredoms. Hosea. Because this land is full of whoredom, so you gotta take care of yourself out there when you're dealing. You know, because you're doing what a man's supposed to do. You're you're dealing with women, but you gotta be careful on this side. Because it could be a snare and a net, man. It could be a snare and a net. But he that pleased the Lord shall escape her, man. Okay, he that pleased the Lord will escape her, man. Ecclesiastes 7:26 says, I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleased the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. The sinner shall be taken by her. A godly woman given to a godly man. All right. The sinner is going to be taken by her. They're going to be taken by her advances. Going to be taken by her eyelids. The scripture says you should know a woman by her look. You know? So you're gonna know how to avoid pitfalls, man. As a man in this world, there's a lot of pitfalls, bro. All right, that could hinder your progress as a man in business and life, and especially in this truth. All right, because many men have fallen from this truth. All right? I wouldn't call them much men, but I would just say they came into a man's arena. All right, being in this truth, and they fell by the wayside as boys because when you're a young cat, you're a youngster, you get caught up with the women because you don't know how to handle them, how to control them. They're not supposed to control you. You're supposed to control and have dominion over the woman. So when you put yourself in that position, it was because of a lack of experience, a lack of because majority of men are scared of a woman. They're scared of her and shit. Oh my god. Oh, and then she could sense that shit. She could smell it because she's not wise, but she's not dumb. I mean, she's when it comes to righteousness, yes, but when it comes to like manipulating and relationships and how to fucking use her tools against you, she knows how to do that shit like a pro, right? Especially if she's been around the block and if niggas are all over her and so, because you got to put yourself in her shoes to understand anybody. You got to put yourself in their shoes and understand their psychology and how they work and how the inner workings of their mind works, who they really are as a person. You know, in order to that's why men are scared. You're scared of what you don't understand. How you don't understand her at her core, her essence. She's a base creature. And for the most part, everything that comes everything that she's about is all carnal. It's all vain, and that's why she's easily distracted, easily seduced. You know what I'm saying? If you take her to some fancy little place, she'll be all all giggly and shit. Because it's all about the outward appearance, looks, taking pictures, being looking a certain way. You know, until they get older, then shit changes depending on how they were raised. But at the crux of the matter, at the very core of her, all these women are the same. They want They want their kids to be taken care of. So they're all hypergamous. They want, if they have kids with you, so they most of them are all gonna, they're all attracted to money. I don't care how fat or ugly that you are. They're all gonna be attracted to money. That's why it doesn't matter how ugly or whatever you are. You know, they're all gonna be attracted to resources and shit like that. It don't matter if you're a goddamn white man, Asian man, whatever the case may be. Most, bottom line, are gonna be attracted to some type of success. You know, so they're gonna be hunting for the oppressor's life. All kind of women from all kind of races are all hunting for the oppressor's life, and some of them know how to get it better than others. Some know how to play the game better than others. Some know how to, talk a certain way, and but you gotta know when the fuck they're doing these kind of things. But it's very hard to identify to the unwise, man. Because most men are very unwise, man. They that's why they jump into the first marriage that comes along, like John Legend. They just jump into the fucking marriage. John Legend just got married to that damn demon. What's her name? On the first go around, what's her name? Chrissy Teigen. This nigga just he the first model that talked to his ass, he just jumped and got married. That's why he's going through it. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's going through it. Shout out, brother. I think the brothers out there in Europe somewhere, bro. They shout out to you. Yeah, about to share that. If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you know that these Babylonian hoes are just like this. But this has stretched over to the pond, to the other side of the pond, man, to the Eastern women too. But they got this mentality too. They adopted this mentality too, man. Them women over there and over the pond, and get them Germany and in the Netherlands, you know, wherever in Spain, they got this mentality of being a blood sucking leech too. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to touch on that, man. So it says Ecclesiastes 7 and verse yeah, kind of, brother. Yeah, I had a feeling. It says 26, I found more bitter than death the woman whose heart snares and nets her hands as bands. Whoso pleased the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Behold, this I have found, said the preacher, and count one by one to find out the account. And my soul seeketh, but I find not. Yeah, kind of. Yep. Yep. Which my soul seeketh, yet find not. But one man amongst 1,000 I have found that's righteous, but a woman among all those I have not found. Lo, this only have I found. The Most High also had man made upright, but they sought out many inventions. So, yeah, man, for the most part, the scriptures say, keep your eyes single, for your whole body's full of light. Most brothers in this truth of ours are going to be single brothers. Sometimes the Lord will send you a good woman from time to time. A godly woman is given to a godly man, but for the most part here, we're not gonna have our happiness as the other people have it here. These successful niggas, but even them, they're not happy. These rappers and these football players, like Hakimi, this nigga Hakimi, he had to put all his money in his mama's name because he knew that his goddamn wife was gonna come and divorce him. His wife tried to divorce him. She only got like 100K. But Ashraf Hakimi, okay, he goddamn he put all his money in his mama's name, and she couldn't touch his resources. Just like Kaka's wife, Kaka, the Ballon d'Or winner, the legendary Kaka, okay, his woman divorced him. She was like, he didn't do nothing wrong for me. He didn't abuse me. He just took care of me. But I said he was just too nice. How the hell can your husband be too nice? You see what I'm saying? That's a wicked goddamn woman right there. Because your husband's supposed to be nice to you, right? But see, the majority of the men don't understand why the women do this type of shit, because they're fucking wicked at the core, man. They're just wicked creatures at the core. Why would they treat a man that loves them like that and gives them everything? Oh, he's too nice. See, you gotta employ all these strategies in this world on these damn women, all these dating strategies. Don't talk to them too much. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't give them too much validation. You got to put all this bullshit into play because the women play a lot of games. So you got to play the game back to them. But it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this. That's why it says, he that please the Lord shall escape her, man. He that please the Most High shall escape her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So these guys, like Kaka, like all these other guys, Tony Parker, all these niggas, they get played. Amon Shumpert, they get played because they're not pleasing the Most High. The Most High got a hedge around you brothers out there that's this truth. So the Lord will protect you, man, from all the fucking blood-sucking leeches, man, that's out there. You know, extortioners. Because scripture speak about extortioners, man. Shall not inherit the kingdom. That's an extortion. The woman is a damn extortioner on this side, you know. She extorting you. Yeah, like K-Dot said, extortion my middle name. Extortion is her middle name for the most part, man. Okay. The extortioners, man, shall not inherit the kingdom. It says first, because every time she put that leg lock on you, you know, she try to make you pay all this money. She put that leg lock on your ass. That's an extortioner. that's that's an extortion. That's an extortionist, man. You know what I'm saying? Running extortion gamuts on men. You know, the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. You know, 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 10. It said 9. It says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers themselves of mankind, moles, nor thieves, nor covetous." So she's a thief in this world. Most of the time, she's a thief. A covetous bitch, a drunkard. She's out there late night partying, you know, with men at 4 in the morning. All right, that's a adulterous hoe, a drunkard. A reviler. All right, she's an argumentative demon. All right, extortioner shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven, nor extortioners. So extortioner, man, a resource extractor. You know, a resource extractor, a goddamn like the abundance, the dude from the abundance page, he's the cream gobbler. A cream gobbler, extortioner shall not inherit the kingdom, man, because she's over there being unfaithful. She's just around just because of the money. You know, she's around to not for love or the family. She's around just to see what she could get out of you brothers out there, you men out there that will fall for her trap. You know, but you're smarter than that. You're not ignorant to Satan's devices. Let's get that too. Okay, because sometimes Satan can use her to try to get at you, but you're not ignorant to his devices. Okay, so you're more spiritual, more wise. Wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You know how the serpent works, so you're not easily caught up by her wiles. All right, 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 10. To whom ye forgave anything, I forgive also. For if I forgave anything to whom I forgave it, for your sakes I forgave it in the person of Hamashiach Yahushua, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. The contortionist extortioner. That's it. That's it. She gonna hit your ass with some type of sexual move in the bed, have your ass all crazy, and then boom. I don't know. I don't love you. It was never love. I know. Why you keep calling me? You know why you got all these men on your page calling you and shit? All these men that you didn't showed all these goodies to. Now you got these men all the crazy. You over there thirst trapping men, extorting them out of their money with the OnlyFans and all this other shit. So yeah, man, there's a lot of hell to pay out here, man, because a lot of dirt has been done through that punani, man, through that kitten, through the sexual wives. The woman has used their weapon against men for a long time, bro. You know, and not to say that men are just perfect and shit like that. Because they're not perfect. But at the end of the day, man, it's very hard to control yourself when you got some little 22-year-old fine little thing jumping up on you and shit, talking about I want your baby daddy, and I want this and I want that. A lot of men not be able to control themselves, man. Okay, when she's over there lying to you, talking about she loves you, and then she turns around and does some dirt. Okay, then you're gonna blame the man. Why didn't you know that she was lying to you? Why did you? Hey, ain't she supposed to be your girl? Ain't she supposed to be, But see, the love of many is waxing cold, man. So now that everybody's blaming you as a man, oh, you're a dumbass, you're this, you're that. The man had a good heart, because most men, they want to take care of their woman, they want to be with their woman. The divorce start with the woman. She most of the time, 80% of the time, she's the one that doing the divorcing. I don't want this nigga. Let me get his money and let me rent. But anyways, bro, I ain't gonna touch on this too long, man. The Proverbs 6:26 before by means of a whorish woman, man brought to a piece of bread, meaning you broke as hell. Then it goes on to say that the adulteress will hunt for the pressure life, man. These hoes out here are hunting for the pressure life. They don't care about you, bro. They care about the pressure life that you could provide for their asses. So at the end of the day, you treat them how they act like hoes. The majority, 99% of these bitches are hoes. Okay, and there's a small percentage of women that are okay. And that's very, very rare, but the majority of them are fucking hoes, man. And they're seeking to get something up out of you from a young age, bro. From a young age, from since they're like 14, they ain't fucking with you unless your daddy's somebody or you got some, or you coming in the room with some type of nice clothes and shit. Now, oh, he got money. Oh, let me talk to him. If you go out there and regular and shit, you a bum, man. Whatever. Get out here, weirdo nigga. Then when you come up there with a Gucci belt on, now motherfuckers, oh, you come up there with some Fendi on and whatever. You got the new fives that came out. Oh shit. They sitting next to you at lunch and shit. Yeah, it's all a game, man. It's all a game. But anyways, bro, I just wanted to talk about that briefly, man. And like the brother said, the extortion. That's it. That's it, man. Okay, beware of the contortionist, extortioner. All right, so with that, call him like how Bashim Yasha, Bashim Kako, that's bracket that to you brothers out there. And peace and salutations to your elect, man. Shalom.